Well, fancy meeting you here on a Sunday. Hey, everybody, it's Mad Dog Scipio. I want to tell you what's coming up this week. We got a very big week this week on What's the Buzz, America's best podcast. Uh, tomorrow night, we are joined by Angie Fenimore, author, near-death experiencer. She said she's been to the other side and back. It's going to be interesting to see what she tells us. What lies on the other side of death's door? Angie Fenimore says she knows and she's going to tell us. Tomorrow night, she will talk about her book. It's called Beyond the Darkness. Now, I've not read this book. I want to be surprised. Um, we've had people on the show that talked about afterlife experiences, near-death experiences. This is a little different. Angie Fenimore brings a very different and unique perspective to this subject matter. She is a teacher. She calls herself a teacher. And who am I to argue? So let's see what she teaches us about life after death and near-death experiences. We will talk to her tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, 6 Central, 2 a.m. in Amsterdam. Wherever you are in the world, you can hear us and see us in many cases. Tuesday night, I'll be joined by Mike Armageddon Murphy, and we will tackle the subject of what it's like to be inside the mob. Yes, that mob, the mafia mob. We have a gentleman with us Tuesday night who not only lived the life, but lived to tell about the life. We're going to find out how that happened, because very few people live to tell about the life. On Tuesday night, Louis Ferranti, Big Lou, as they called him, former enforcer for John Gotti, the Gambino crime family in New York. He's got some stories to tell. So many stories, in fact, that they took up a television show and 2 books. So we're going to find out all about Big Lou Ferranti on Tuesday night. It's going to be an interesting conversation. We're going to have him back. He's here this week with us, but we're going to have him back in March. And we're going to talk a lot about what happened to Jimmy Hoffa and what happened to John Kennedy, because there were clear mafia connections there. And we're going to find out. We hope to find out. Let's put it that way. We hope to find out. I don't think we'll know everything. Well, not in a couple of shows anyway. And then you asked for it, you got it. On Wednesday, we are going to put an exclamation point on the Chris Benoit murder/suicide. We don't even think suicide. We just say murder. The Chris Benoit murders. Well, we believe Chris Benoit was innocent. We don't think he did it. In fact, we think somebody killed his wife first, and he walked in on something happening in this house. And we believe that whoever killed his child, and that takes some balls to kill a kid, but whoever killed his child was as remorseless and as cold as a winter day at 22 degrees below. Okay, that's some cold shit. You got to be pretty rough to kill a kid. But we are going to find out what was Chris Benoit really into. Or in the case, who was Chris Benoit into? Was it the mob? Was it a mafia hit? Did World Wrestling Entertainment have him killed? Was it Chavo Guerrero? Was it Vicky Guerrero? Or will the name surprise us? We got a couple surprises on Wednesday night, including an interesting, very interesting theory from Michael Armageddon Murphy about the alarm company involved here. It'll be really interesting to find out where everybody sits on the Chris Benoit case. It's one of these things that won't go away, folks. It just will not go away. Listen, you can Listen to us every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on wwtfradio.podbean.com, Spotify, Stitcher. You can listen to us on Apple, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, any of your radio stations, streaming devices. We're everywhere. Don't forget also download our app. We have an app available. I will put the link for that app on our Facebook page. Absolutely. And don't forget, join us on Facebook at facebook.com/What's the Buzz Radio. You can find everything you've missed on the radio right there on Facebook. And join us on our brand new, well, not our brand new, but our new and improved YouTube channel. We have now been monetized. It's $2.99 a month, but let me tell you something. You're going to get stuff that the general public doesn't get. I've got stuff for my audience, my members. It's private. It's exclusive. You'll not see any of this anywhere else. We've got private chats, private shows only for you, the people that join us. Look, at $2.99 a month, you can it's cheaper than a loaf of bread, kids, okay? Think about this. It's cheaper than a loaf of bread, okay? For a month, $2.99 a month. Where are you going to get that? YouTube.com/@ What's the Buzz Popcast. So listen, we want you to join us each and every week here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on What's the Buzz, America's Best Popcast, and our sister show On the Record. We are back on Wednesday nights, folks. You ain't going to believe it, but Wrestling with the Future is back on Wednesday nights. We're not allowed to use listen to them tell you how petty WWE is. They won't. They will not allow us to use the name Ring the Bell. I can't even make this shit up. Okay, I can't even make this up. Yes, that's how strange it is. Okay, but look, all right, join us every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on WWTF Radio. Podbean.com. Again, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple Music, Amazon Music. We're literally everywhere. We are everywhere. Until then, I will see you tomorrow night, along with Amelia the Pitbull Chapman. God help us. She will. She's a character. She's a character. All right, listen. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 Eastern. Take care, folks. Have a great weekend. What's left of it. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye. Where are we at? We're still on the air. Here you go. Goodbye.